Taurus, welcome to your next 72. Let's see what messages come out for you. All right. Before I start, I want you to know that you have your aura cleanse available to you. It's 4 minutes. We have 24 hours out of the day. You can utilize this whenever you need. Also, you have some collective and general readings in the description box that will take you over to the podcast. There you will find a lot of confirmation and understanding and clarity. All right. Also, make sure that you subscribe if you are new to Spiritual Guiding Light so that you can be a part of the success of the growth of this new channel. All right, Taurus, the message that I did receive for you was it's a contradicting addiction. A contradicting addiction. And with this contradicting addiction, it's like the most simplest form that I can say that is it's nicotine is what's in nicotine can be harmful for the body. Okay. But for some of you, it's more so that it's an overindulging, or there is some sense of another form of addiction that you have that is not associated with your bloodline. Like tobacco is associated with many different cultures, and you could be native. Okay. But for some of you, you have a form of an addiction that one part of you is saying, I'm done, and another part of you is saying, this is who I am, and I don't want to change to meet the standards of outsiders or those who want to control me. But the balancing of this, Taurus, is there is some sense of needing to make a choice for you to be able to open opportunities in the next 72. There is some sense of needing to get things done because whatever this addiction is, it's perfect. It's slowing you down, but in this sense, it's a win-win situation. It's like this slow down period is awakening you. You're getting clarity within you being at a standstill. Okay, it's like trying to figure out something that the answer is right in front of your face. All right, that's what I got. Now that was not going to resonate for some of these Tauruses. So let's go ahead and shed light on your reading and continue your reading for the next 72. And let's see what messages come out for you. I'm also getting that Taurus and the Cross Watcher that you're able to identify when something is a fake or when a game is being played in the next 72. Yes. Okay. You are tapped in, but for the most part, if you had an answer, all right, or you had a decision that needed to be made in the next 72, or this is what you're going to be saying in the next 72, yes, you are open, you're willing. Okay. Let's go ahead and look at what you need to speak up about and acknowledge. Now, for some of you, now I am learning here pertaining to retrogrades and things like that. But as a FYI, I was told during this time of a retrograde, it's not time. It's not good to sign new contracts or make an agreement to something because it can recycle in a way to where it's the best way I can say this is not reading the fine lines. So if you are willing to make a commitment to something, make sure that you read the terms and the conditions before just automatically making yourself available to something that is going to be either defamation of character, allowing your good deeds to be evil spoken of, or this is simply, remember I said you are now tapped into where you're able to see through BS. So it's kind of like, no worries. right? Let's see what you need to acknowledge or speak up about, Taurus. It says drop your ego. I'm getting that you guys know if fucking is in the rebel card, this has to do with sexual energy or actually having sex with someone, or someone is lusting, desiring it. It's kind of like someone got some booty and you needed that to recharge, and this recharge has you on your high horse in the sense of not being untouchable, but it's kind of like this mojo kind of has you hypnotized in a way. I'm getting like a Casanova energy type thing. It's kind of like you're playing your role here. Someone is stepping into the game, all right? And this game is kind of like you're saying, well, if life is going to continue to throw lemons at me, well, then I'm going to make pink lemonade. So with that being said, yeah, with the yes here, it's like you know thyself here, but it's more so, it's like a person is saying, well, if it's damned if who do and damn if who don't, it's like someone is literally saying, well, I'm going to enjoy. Someone is like, I'm going to enjoy my next 72 and moving forward. But make sure whoever these connections that you are finessing this is you being finessed and it's out of nowhere type thing. Having a lot of suitors. I'm getting that you're going to boot them because you see right through it. Make sure that you definitely hold down your boundaries. It's like this is what it is. If it's just sex, it's just sex. And for the most part, that's how the game starts. When you tell someone bluntly that this is all it is, it causes them to pursue. It causes a manipulation for them to become supporters and be connected to you. And it's like someone is saying, why? I want more. And it's like, because fuck it. That's all it's going to be. And that's all it is. Moving forward, but out of that energy, it's like, it's something that you want towards. And the only way that you're going to be able to tap into this or receive whatever it is that you're seeking, you're going to have to let go of this sense of, I know what I'm doing. Because whatever it is that you want and whatever that you need, obviously you don't, because you would have it already. Yeah, some type of material gain. Let's look at possible foolishness. Or someone is wanting to have the spotlight at this time, or you're working on gearing to having the spotlight, but it's kind of like it's like Taurus, you have to do all the steps. It's like when you get the instructions, most people open up the box and put the instructions to the side and just look at the picture and build, but it's not stable because you didn't follow the directions. Everything has rules, okay? Any possible foolishness for Taurus in the next 72? Let's see. We have the Ten of Wands. Okay. This is gathering. This is like someone is multitasking here. And this is like you're being noticed of whatever it is that you've been working on in the next 72, or you have, right? This past notice is going into this next 72, and it's kind of like, it's like, put down your wands and ask for help because it's there. But I'm getting the reason why you're not asking for help because people are looking at you sexually. It's like they don't want to help, they want to fuck you. And you're like, that's not what I'm looking for, right? You don't want those kind of attachments. You don't want that kind of drama. All right. Let's pull a goddess oracle, Taurus. Or that is what you want. It's kind of like you want to eat the cake and put the whipped cream and all that. I don't know. I really don't. But with this Ten of Wands, it's kind of like the doors are now open. It's in the open, right? It's not. It's like telling someone you talking foolish to me. Like, you see that I'm busy. You see that I'm focused, right? If I want to adult with you sexually, I'll let you know. But it's kind of like it's up in the air regards to you. But you know that if you fall into this sexual engagement, it's going to distract you from what it is that you're trying to gain. And it's like you've learned from your mistakes. Taurus, I was about to call you Libra. You might need to watch Libra's reading, Taurus. All right. And Libra, if you're watching Taurus's, Taurus, you need to watch Aries, because I told Libra to watch Aries reading. We have quiet time. Take some quiet time alone to rest, meditate, and contemplate. This is like, there is no doubt there are people available to help you release sexual tension, but you're like, no, I don't want to put that energy in that, because again, you've experienced what comes with that, and that's hot mess. And you're like, no. Let's look at shadow energy. I'm also getting with this quiet time, somebody could be a what do they call it in the LGBTQ plus? They call it a princess pillow, or a pillow something. It's a person who has intercourse, but they don't talk, they don't move, they don't do nothing. And it's kind of like, oh, Taurus wants someone, if Taurus in the next 72 wants to release, they want someone who knows how to shut up, basically. They don't have to worry about, this is kind of like not a private affair, but this is kind of like, it's not even a secret, it's an arrangement of, okay, if we're going to make this happen, understand that you're not attached to what it is that I'm building. But most definitely, I'm willing to take out the time to have some relaxation time. But my definition of relaxation time is quiet time, meaning there is a sense of control here. It feels like masculine energy, no gender role. But let's look at shadow energy. The Three of Swords. Yeah. Automatically, shadow energy is saying, I don't have time for the BS. I don't want to hear about no past heartaches. I don't want to hear about what you've been through. I don't want to hear about what bills need to be paid before you met me type thing. This is like someone seeing somebody getting ready to make the come up, and someone comes in with problem. They're like, nah, these are my boundaries. These are my terms and my conditions. I don't care about all that. I've been there, done that. Let's look at masculine energy. Whoever this is, they're still going to be committed to you, though. It's like they want to prove you wrong. Six of Cups. Yeah. Vulnerability. Gullible. You're not interested. It's like you don't know how many ways to tell this person that you're not interested. And they could be thinking that you're stuck up with a drop the ego, and it's like, nah, I don't have time for that. Yeah, the Knight of Voices. You tried to be kind slowly with feminine energy, no gender roles. It's kind of like, I need you to hear me out here. This is what it is. And the person's like, nope, I'm going to change your mind otherwise. This is like someone coming in as if they have it like that And then when all that disappears, it's kind of like someone spent their whole work check to prove that they're independent, and then now they're settling. And they could get mad in the next 72. And it's like, shut up. Like, don't bring that to me. That's not my responsibility. I told you what this connection was about. That has nothing to who in their right mind will spend their whole work check to try to fit in with the Joneses. Many people do. They try to hook people. I'm also getting a possible U-Haul got declined. It's like someone throwing it in their face like, I thought you was set. Oh, damn, you don't own your car? Oh, you got a bit. And you spent all of your work money to try to hook me in? That was a bad move. Yeah, heart-to-heart conversation. Honestly, discuss your feelings with each other. You're standing firm on what you said, and someone's like, but I'm going to get kicked out. Well, you should have been responsible than sitting here in this fantasy thinking that I was going to let you move in or I was going to take care of you. You just literally spent all your money in the back of your mind thinking that I was going to save you. And it's kind of like this heart-to conversation. It's like you're being gentle and you do drop your ego. And it's like you explain to them what you've been through with the Three of Swords here, of your experiences, right? There is compassion here. You're not ruthless, Taurus. Our cross watchers. Let's look into your money bag. I'm also getting an ex, right? They had a good time, right? And then gambled it all off, and they coming back like, and you just looking at them like, so you mean to tell me what I went through with you, with the shadow energy of the Three of Swords, and you mean to tell me you obtained material gain and you didn't come share that with me? You went and explored it, and now they're in quiet time thinking about a way to come in to explain to you, and it's like, no, I'm good. Because they see your come up. I'm getting a proposal as well. And that's what the illusion was, that you would say yes. And the only thing that you said yes to was the heart-to-heart conversation. And again, laid it to rest. Laying it to rest. Let's look into your money bag. Terms and conditions. Didn't I tell you? It's all about you got to read the fine lines. Read the fine lines. Let me pull your affirmation, Taurus. Ooh, yes. I'm getting somebody might have a slip and fall, thinking that that's the way that they're going to be able to get back into your good gracious. Good gracious. Someone could be saying they look up to you and they're like, well, if you look up to me, why the hell was you reckless with your money? Thinking that I was just going to just be here. Like, it says, I radiate joy. Someone wants to come in the next 72 hours to zap you from your energy. All right. It says happiness is a choice. I base my happiness on my own accomplishments and the blessings I have been given. Yeah, someone literally did the highest, most, right? And they could have shared that with you to get you back on your feet. Why with you, with foolish energy, they could have been laughing at you, talking about you. Yeah. And then now all of their funds or material gain has been consumed. And now they come in looking at you. Anywho, I am the architect of my life. I build its foundations and its contents. It's literally someone telling somebody to shut the F up. Going somewhere. Let me pull you a grounding card from Earth Wisdom. Taurus. I might as well do it for everyone. So we're going to add the earth wisdom into your next 72s. Normally I only pull them when grounding is needed, but unfortunately it's always needed. We have responsibility. You took full responsibility of your life, Taurus. Our cross watcher. And someone was not responsible, thinking that they could just recklessly do what they want. You laid that bull BS to a side, or you're getting ready to. All right, Taurus, that is your next 72. Don't forget, love is kind, love is gentle, and that is you and I.